when I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies. God'll probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping all day, no getting my dick lit. Hanging with the goodies, lounging in paradise. Fuck that shit. I wanna tote guns and shoot dice. All my life I've been considered as the worst. Lying to my mother, even stealing out a purse. Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion. I know my mother wish she got a fucking abortion. She don't even love me like she did when I was younger. Sucking on her chest just to stop my fucking hunger. I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies. My baby mother's 8 months, her little sister's 2. Who's to blame for both of them? I swear to God, I wanna just slip my wrist and end this bullshit. Throw the magnum till my head threaten to pull shit and squeeze until the bed's completely red. I'm glad I'm dead, a worthless fucking Buddha head. The stress is building up, I can't believe suicide's on my fucking mind. I wanna leave, I swear to God, I feel like death is fucking calling me. But nah, you wouldn't understand. You see, it's kinda like the crack did the Pookie and New Jack, except when I cross over, there ain't no coming back. Should I die on the train track like Rainbow and Beat Street? People at the funeral frontin' like they miss me. My baby mama kissed me, but she glad I'm gone. She know me and her sister had something going on. I reached my peak, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheek, tell him that my will is weak. I'm sick of niggas lying, I'm sick of bitches hawking. Matter of fact, sick of talking.
Sorry guys, it's taking ages to do. I'm streaming on my second YouTube channel for Marvel Rivals, and it's proven it's just being annoying. Low key, I have to just do verification. It's just annoying. $24, bro. That's okay, bro. That's so annoying. Alrighty. Sorry guys. It's super annoying what's happening right now. Let me quickly main cam. Let me touch this up a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh damn it, I forgot to do that as well. There we go. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to like trying to do something, you know what I mean? Trying to do something. But I know that this is like mod view. Let's take you out there. Sorry guys. So many things happening. Okay, so I think the live stream is good. You know, which is, you know, ooh. I'm hoping that I can stream both. I'm hoping so. You know, All Blacks won, but I'm still humble. I'm like Springbok fans. They would have roasted us if they won. Springboks fans. I like for you, Jay. Think of the Premier League team with the worst and most arrogant fans. You can just say Argentinians. Oh, I don't know if I can say this. Actually, I'll you know, Brie, because you're here, and you're the only one that actually give a shit. But, I might actually be I might be working with the All Blacks next year. So yeah. Springboks, really? Get me merch. I will try. It's very hush hush at the moment. I'm probably not allowed to say it. It's nothing for like anything for like my brand. It's like what I do for my IRL job, which is editing and doing content for other brands and such. Okay, my lips are sealed, by the way. Nah, well, I haven't said the brand that it's for or anything like that, but with one of the brands that we work with and stuff, I think we're doing stuff for the World Cup next year. So, and the All Blacks have been mentioned. So yeah, I was like, ooh, I'll let Bree know about that because I actually, Bree, you helped me a lot because I was like, because I was talking about the game over the weekend. I was like, you know, the South African teams always cheat and stuff like that. And them and the All Blacks have like mad beef. And then there was another Kiwi that works on my team, and she's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you knew all that." And then she talked about how in the '80s, the Africa team like poisoned the All Black team or something like that. Um, so yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, she was like dropping that law, and I was just dropping all the law that you have been dropping, and I was like, I know my shit. And then I think I actually got respect. Like I got respect from the New Zealand that I work with, from the New Zealander. She's like, oh wow, she's like, you actually know a lot. I was like, it's just my chat, man. I was like, most of my chat is from New Zealand. Yeah, apparently, so what from what the girl said that I work with, the cook, um, they caught her eventually, but yeah, she poisoned the All Blacks team and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I know it was like a woman that did it, and she got caught and stuff. Yeah, bloody wild, man. That is crazy. I thought like Chile had some like wild World Cup stories, like because Chile was banned from the World Cup, like I think in the 90s or the 80s, I think, because we cheated basically. Or like we tried to cheat. So people were throwing flares at the goalkeeper and stuff like that. But the goalkeeper like took a dive and like slit his eyebrow and tried to get the game to get called off. Because the fans were like being disruptive and stuff. But he slit his own like eyebrow, like in wrestling, and tried getting the game called off and like tried getting in the World Cup through that, and then we got banned for simulation for like I think 2 World Cups. So yeah, my dad has told me this story like every year. The Springbok are cheaters, as my fam says. The rest will be wearing a gold watch the next day. That's sport, man. That's sport. It's crazy how it works like that though. Like it's just it is wild. Okay, so that is all good. I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. Not on my main YouTube channel, on my second one. Because we're playing Marvel Rivals today. I know a lot of people like feel weird about Marvel Rivals. I like it's weird. I don't know. I think this might be my last like effort for Marvel Rivals this stream because I want to like it and I want to play it, but like I don't know, it just feels weird with a bunch of ass in my face. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to play games for that. I just want to be a dinosaur. I like the competitive aspect to like this and like Overwatch and stuff like that. But Overwatch is just cancer. And this, like, I love Marvel Rivals, but yeah, it's just like so much like but it's a good game, but yeah, it's just like I just wish that like I don't want to look like the thing is about Marvel Rivals is that it makes you low key look like a pervert. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get that I get that ick with Marvel Rivals. Like I know it's not that much of a big deal, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't want to be like looked weirdly for playing the game. But yeah, Jay, we can watch the All Blacks highlights. Can we watch? We can. I'll put it on now. The Springbok cheaters and my fam says the rest of it. They have finally been humbled and they had 12 or 13 win streak and we broke it. Oh, that's even more crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, we can watch the All Black highlights. I may as well try get into it, eh? Um, yeah, no, what was I saying? Yeah, Man United, man. It's the same story every single time, man. It's like, yeah, Kelly is like, why do you do it to yourself? I was like, I don't know. I was so optimistic. I wore my jersey and everything on the Saturday. I'll show you guys. I think I got a photo of it. I was excited. I was excited. I was genuinely excited for the first game of the season. Like I genuinely was. I was like, oh, I think I deleted the photo. I got angry. Yeah, I deleted the photo. Don't worry. Um, oh no, it might be in my trash. Yeah, here it is. Oh, that was like 30 minutes before kickoff, and I was like, damn, this is like we're gonna get it. You know, like we're in. We're here. But no, yeah, ugh, it makes me so angry. I need like honestly like when I messaged like when after like you said started talking about the All Blacks and stuff. Sorry, that was a bit of an echo there. Um, I only got over it like midday, like because there's the shit thing is like you know what's even worse like up until like because I go guys there's like almost like four or 5 weeks left until the baby's here. How crazy is that? But in those 4 and 5 weeks, all the Man United games are on a Sunday or a Monday. It's so annoying, bro. It's so annoying. I'm still a high alert for the next match against them because they won't make the same mistakes as last time, and the All Blacks still need the stuff to work on. We got bashed in the scrum first half. Really? Yeah. Like I think yeah, but Kelly, like honestly, W Kelly, hope she's doing well, dude. Honestly, in the last week, like when we got back from our trip, and I'm so happy we went on like that trip that we went on. I think that was like Kelly's last hurrah before like before I don't know. I guess the third trimester. I guess, because legit this past week her belly has popped heaps. She's got cankles now. Um, yeah, like it's baby's like moved into like that position. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I like what's the date? 24th due date. Yeah, so 24th. Okay, so the first is next Tuesday. So that's yeah, man. Like legit, like 4 or 5 weeks. But honestly, like I can I don't know. Like I think 3 to 4 weeks max. Like I don't know. I can't see him making it to the 20 like the 20 week period, like the 20s of September. I think that week from the 14th to like the 14th to the like 19th pretty much, or like the 13th to the 19th. I think that week, like from Sunday to that Sunday to Saturday. I think that's yeah, I think he'll be here pretty soon, eh? I ain't gonna lie. Um but Kelly's doing good. Have you started planning your baby hospital bag? Yeah, we've like we're very Kelly and I are very organized people. Like every time like if there's a function or whatever, we always make sure like, we're there on time, and by on time probably like 30 minutes earlier. Um like I said, we got the room ready. Like the room was done like 2 3 months ago. Like the baby's room and stuff like that. I'd say probably 2 months ago, yeah, because August. So yeah, around like around last month, like at the start of July, that's when we finished it. We got the car seat in on Friday. Um, I'll post the our car sticker, the baby on board sticker, because it's pretty funny, in the Discord later tonight. Um, I hate it when people are late and unprepared. Yeah. So yeah, we yeah, I don't know. I just think it's life's easier when you're organized. You know what I mean? So yeah, as you guys know, I think like the only thing that I'm a bit tardy with is streaming. But I always make sure like I don't want it to go on a schedule with streaming, but at the same time, a schedule does help. But whatchamacallit, make sure you bring food. That hospital food could be whack. Oh, hospital food's always whack, man. Now, Kelly actually sent me some stuff. So like for food to take and stuff like that. So I think this like in the next few weeks, I'm just gonna make a lot of like I'm just gonna blend up a lot of fruit and make like kind of smoothies, but like freeze them and like put them on like popsicle sticks, and then just take like an esky to there, so like she can chew on like icy things while she's like going through it and shit like that. Because I feel like chewing on nice icy things that are like a sugary will give you that energy and stuff like that. That's just what I thought, anyways. Like you know how like you bring oranges to a kid's soccer game, but like yeah, like that's what I'm gonna start doing, and things like that. In the next few weeks, go to the fruit market and get some good juicy veggies, and yeah, that's my plan. But yeah, choc milk, dude. I'm so sad. I'm so sad, Brie. So like if you guys saw in the food channel, the food in the food porn channel, I posted the milk that I got like 2 weeks ago from where I went when I went on holidays. I went to a dairy farm, like it was a milk factory. So it was like a real milk, like the purest milk and purest cheese you could ever get. Like it's right there, from the farms and stuff, like from the farm, like from the cows. Like I legit, you guys saw the photos of the cows, like those cows. You know what I mean? Um, and we have our last two chocolate milks in the fridge right now that Kelly and I are gonna drink tonight. And it's so sad because like it makes you realize how much like shit is in like food at the groceries and stuff. Because like this had like just over a week, like a 9 day expiry date, and then you get in like protein milks and stuff like that from Woolies or whatever, and they're like going off next year or like in November, and you're like, huh, makes you think, and then you're like, what am I putting in my body? But like it's just the quality of the cheese and the milk and stuff like that. It's just like so much better. Like you can just really taste it. I was saying, I didn't get it, bro. Like the government wants us to get sick. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, that's why like I've done like like I've stopped eating like fast food, and like I'm not trying to be like one of those parents where I'm like there's food at home, but like that's why like yesterday like with the barbecue, that was my second ever barbecue, and that was my first time doing lamb, and it actually did all right. I was actually quite surprised. Everyone really liked it. Um, yeah, obviously I had my mom helping me out with the marinade and stuff like that, but yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, just cooking real food and stuff like that, and just I don't know. I think it's important, but I think like with me, I don't like cooking in a kitchen. I like cooking on a barbecue. I don't know. For me, I feel like it makes sense in my head when I see because like I don't have a normal barbecue. I have like a it's called a emperor. What's it called? What's the Spanish word for it? Um, it's a different barbecue, pretty much, but like you can so with the grill, I guess is it's not a grill, but like to make it easier to explain, the grill, you can like raise it up, like so you can like wind it up really high, and then like down there is like the brick where like you put the coal or the firewood and stuff like that, and you can like raise it down and stuff like that. I forget what it's called in Spanish, because I don't know if there's an English word for it, empanilla, something like that. And yeah, TBH, I've stopped drinking Coke. Like I've been like quite addicted. Yeah, dude. Honestly, me too. Me too. Um, like Coke Zero. I used to like not that I had a lot, but like I'd at least have one a day. You know what I mean? I'd have one a day. Um, and shit like that. And now it's like I can't even like even when I do I think for the past since I started going to the gym last year, um, it's really hard for me to finish like a can of Coke or like a soft drink. Like I can have a few sips and I'm like, yeah, okay, but like I just can't do it anymore. And it's been like a thing for me for the past like I'd say 8 months. Like maybe 8, 9 months. Like it was like yeah. I don't know. I don't know. And like it's just weird. Like it's just like I don't know. And I'm not trying to be like a health freak or whatever, because look, I'm still like big bone, but I would just say I'm eating good food now. Like I'm not eating like shit anymore. I'm not putting on any weight. But yeah, I'm just like I'm not like really I'm drinking water as well. I try to drink at least one and a half, two of these a day. But yeah, no, I wish that I took my health more seriously. Like especially like I look back at old videos of me and like old streams, and even like on Saturday, I think I was like yapping with egg and stuff like that. I think it was egg, and he said he's like I was watching like old videos of you. He's like, "Fuck, you've lost so much weight." And yeah, like even like because even for me and Kelly, so our TV, I have the Google Chromecast into it, and you can like have your photos as like a slideshow while like you're not streaming anything to watch anything or whatever. It just goes through photos, and sometimes like we've been together for 10 years, so sometimes like a photo comes up from like 2020 or some shit, and I'm like, shit, I was a big boy, like I was big, big, like not big, big, but yeah, man. But at the same time, like I didn't have the money that I do like I didn't have the money to like pay for a gym membership or like maintain a gym membership. And also just my mentality is a lot different. But the big thing for me was like money to go to the gym. And where I lived before this house was so far out of the way from a gym. Like I think the closest gym was like 20, 30 minutes away. Because we lived like in a new development area, so there wasn't like anything around. But then again, I could have gone for and I was going for walks around during Pokemon Go, but I was just eating like shit as well, to be honest. If I go to the supermarkets, I see Coke, I move myself to juice or chocolate milk because I'd rather have one of those than a caffeine now. Yeah, for real. Oh yes, Egg is right. I've looked at clips and I'm like, damn, Jay has been putting in the work. Like honestly, like because I've been feeling like shit in the past like 2 months. I haven't like actually gone to gym in the last 2 months because I like because me and Kelly go together, and it just feels weird going without her. Like I know I need someone a gym setting now to me, like I need not that I need her there, but like it's just good motivation. But now like I've been going for walks with her and just like now I've just been like doing my own stuff at home, like gym like my own workouts. Like all I've been doing I because the stairs going up, like we have stairs. So I run for at least like 5 minutes up and down the stairs because our midwife told us last week if you walk up the stairs for at least 2 minutes a day, like just walk upstairs 2 minutes a day, you don't put any weight on or anything like that. Like I think it's like the perfect amount of calories not to put on weight. So I started doing that, and then because my brother-in-law, I haven't seen him in ages. When we were away last weekend, or not the weekend, I just passed the weekend before. He has like a six pack now. I was like, shit, what have you been doing? And he's like, push ups. I was like, yeah, all right. But yeah, it's like I've just been doing that and shit. But no, yeah, I've seen it a lot and stuff. But yeah, like at the same time, I think it's because I'm becoming a dad and like I've been running and I've had this stupid recurring injury that is making it harder. Ah, shit. Yeah, Bree, you're like one of those people that like could have gone pro, but the injuries held you back. You know what I mean? It was the injuries. It was the injuries that held you back. Um, I think I think honestly, like just um knowing that you're gonna be a parent and stuff like that. Like I didn't want to be like. It already gives me the ick when I like because I live like because where I work, it's in the city. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing like first time parents that are in their 40s, and I'm like I know every situation is different, but I'm just like why like I don't know, like to me I didn't want to be an old parent. And when I see new parents and they're like, 40 or something like that, I'm like, dude, when your kid's like graduating school, you'll be almost like 60, you know what I mean? Like graduating high school, like I don't know. But then again, I think it's very different for me because and I can talk about this, but like my mom had us when she was really young. Like she had my sister at 15 years old, you know what I mean? My mom's like made it. Like she's, worked her ass off to get where she needs to be and stuff like that. But she had me at 23 and I'm the youngest. So for me, it was very like, I don't know, it was very unusual seeing an old first time parent. My dad was 60 when I graduated. Yeah, but like your dad also had like other kids before you though. So that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Not I'm not trying to catch I'm not trying to say your dad's old. Yeah, one. One? Oh yeah, cuz twins. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but like still, because me and my brother are twins. Yeah, but like I still think like he had one kid, so like he kind of knew what was going on and how to like like the way. So what I'm trying to say is like being a first time parent and you're like 40, I just feel like it would be a lot, like a lot. But then again, you just said that. I don't know. Wait, I got a funny story. I don't know. It just I don't know. But then I get called really young for having a kid at my age. But I feel like it's not young. I don't know. It's weird. Like I get because my New Zealand friend that I work with, the one that also supports the All Blacks, we're only 1 month apart in age. Like she only turned 27 last week, and I turned 27 the month before. And she like we're talking today because she feels bad because like she lives in a share house with flatmates and doesn't have a partner or anything like that, and she was just saying like, "Oh, you make me feel like shit," and I was like, "Oh, I do." I was like, "Oh, that I don't want to try and make people like feel like shit," but like I feel like me and Kelly are very weird anomaly to happen in our generation. I don't think many couples would survive high school in this day and age than what me and Kelly had, if that makes sense. But I'll wait to hear this funny story. I'll wait to hear this funny story. Hey, hey, hey. I wonder when my mom and dad were at a midwife place. I don't know what I called my dad. Was like joking, "Damn, you looking big. Could be twins." And they did the ultrasound, and she said, "Oh, there's two." And dad was like, "No, I have to buy two sets of shoes." Wait, oh wait, my mom and dad were at the midwife place. I don't know what it's called. What is? Oh yeah, no, I didn't read it right. I was like genuinely, "Damn, you looking big. It could be twins." That's great. No, I know. I didn't think I was gonna have twins, but like, because like, the thing is, right? Well, so this is what me and Kelly and see this is like it's just hindsight, you know. Last year I was saying I can't see myself having a kid, and now I'm having a kid. You know what I mean? I told like I would be in these streams saying to biology, I don't know how you do it, bro. Biology has another kid on the way, man. Like that's what, and I was like saying I don't know, I don't think I can be a dad. I don't think I can bring a kid into this. I remember the streams, like you probably clip it from last year, and now I'm here, and I'm like, ah shit. But now we're also talking like oh like because people are like oh how many kids do you want, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. I was like. And now, like me and Kelly were just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Not like, not that we planned for this kid, but like we always like, we weren't scared of having a kid, if that makes sense. And I don't know, like even with his name, like we said that he was a boy before we even found out, and we found out pretty early that he was a boy because we did the blood test at the start, and the blood test because I don't know, there's not. I think you have to wait 12 weeks to find out its gender, but we found out like a few weeks beforehand because of Kelly's blood test, and that blood test, that's when they confirmed that it's a boy or a girl through the blood type or whatever. I don't know how it works, but we got told pretty early. But we all like, I was more. Kelly was like, "Oh, we're having a boy." I felt that we're gonna have a boy. Please have an even amount because I hated playing soccer of two against one. Well, I was in a family of three. Like it was me, my sister, and my brother. My brother's only having two kids. My sister has three kids. But like I don't know. Like with me and Kelly, like would it be bad just to have one kid? But then they were like, oh, would they be left out? But then like at least you can put that, you know, I don't know, especially like this day and age and like with the way like, you're working your ass off just to like pay rent and stuff like that. Like imagine having more than one kid. It's just like your time, like it sucks that like, your time does get taken away from you and shit like that and you can't really spend time. But yeah, it's just like, do we just have one? And just like put all our love into this one kid? Because we know that like there's that time. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird, bro. It's weird. The way like honestly, like the way that my mindset has changed in this past year is like so crazy. Like I'm a completely different person than what I was like 2 years ago. Like mindset wise. Like I still feel like I'm the same goofy guy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just wild, you know what I mean? Wild. Dad's perspective. Unk shit, you know what I mean? Unk shit. But yeah, no, it's wild, man. It's wild. Just you wait, that kid going to be begging you guys for a pet. Oh, dude, I know. I know. But we can't have a pet. Kelly's allergic, man. Kelly's allergic. She can't have one. Like it's just it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's funny though cuz like I remember my my granddad when we had dogs and stuff like that. He just didn't like animals. So he always said he was allergic to them. And that's why he never came over our house or whatever. And he was never allergic to them because when he did come over, he'd like pet the dogs and shit, and it would be fine. But now we actually like now Kelly's like actually allergic. Bro will ask for a snake. I'm fine. Like I'm fine with a reptile. I grew up like my brother had a snake when we were younger, and my sister still has a snake. But yeah, I know how to handle a snake, like a python and stuff like that. To dogs as well. Yeah, Kelly's allergic to fur. For dogs and cats, it's both of them. Um, she doesn't know why or how. But yeah, ever since she moved in with me in like 2022, I think that's when she moved in with me. I don't know. COVID is such a weird time because she was pretty much living with me, but then yeah, I think I'm just gonna say it's 2022. After her cat passed away, and then she moved in with us, and then she didn't have any interaction with animals for about a year, and then we house sat for my brother. I don't know if you guys remember when I house sat for my brother. That's how we met Gabby, because I was streaming in his room, and they had the sausage dogs. And it was when we were minding the house and stuff like that. That's when Kelly found out she was allergic to dogs. So yeah, but I don't know if Kelly will like a snake. I don't know. I don't know, man. But like one, I would love a tortoise, man. Like tortoises are illegal in Australia, but like you know those little tortoises. I'll try to grab a photo. Uh, like this is what I've always wanted. Like just this little turtle here, like this little tortoise. Like look at it. Like just these little tortoises, like something like that. You know they grow like this big, and they just like roam around. I always wanted one to feed them strawberries. Yeah, I've always wanted one, but they're illegal in Australia. Hmm. Yeah, there's like no. Let's read this. Um. Yeah, they're not native to Australia, so it's illegal to own one as a pet. So yeah, so shit, man. Like you know, Joe Exotic's allowed to have a freaking lion farm, and I can't have a pet tortoise because they're not native here, bro. Wild, wild, man. I deserve a tortoise. I deserve it. That's sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's a shit go, man. It's a shit go. All right, should we jump onto Marvel? Right? I kind of enjoying the yap, Loki. I'm enjoying this yap. I just don't want to be going but yeah, no. I've always wanted the pet turtle. What pets have I had? So I had green tree frogs when I was a kid. Oh no, we'll go from the start. Um the reason why I didn't like cats, I don't know if you remembered me when I said I'm not a fan of cats, was because I saw one eat my rabbit when I was a kid. Um we had a Me and my brother used to catch lizards, like blue tongue lizards and stuff. We caught one blue tongue lizard and we called it Darth Vader because like when they hiss at you, they're like and my mom got the shits because we'd always catch like all these big lizards and bring them home and she was like, get it out of my house. So we never really kept them. Yeah, we had green tree frogs for a bit. We had three. Mine was called Big F because it was like because Freddo Frog, but like he was a big green tree frog. He was fat. He drowned. I don't know how. I woke up one morning and he was underwater and dead. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know how that happened. That was very traumatic. And then my brother and sister's one lived for ages and then they died. Um I had like a big skink, like the ones that I send photos of in the garden and stuff like that. I had one of those. I caught one and I kept it in an empty tank because I don't know why we had a lot of empty tanks. So did that one time. We caught a baby water dragon. My brother kept that for a bit. That lasted like 4 years, but it never grew. It never grew. It was like stayed this small like its entire life, and it never grew. Um, what else did we have after that? I'm trying to remember. Like nothing, nothing. Yeah, like that's it. Like that's the water dragons. Um, yeah, I can't remember what other pets I had. I think that was it. I know Milky, his uncle, like he was one of like a trained reptile guy, and he had like all sorts of lizards and snakes, and I think he even had a crocodile at one point. He had like a death adder. Um, he had a lot of illegal like venomous snakes in his possession. I think he had a crocodile as well. And this was like legit, probably from my house here, probably about like 20 minutes away. And yeah, like Lachlan would like go to his house and like send and like show us photos and stuff like that. And yeah, My sister had a really big goldfish that lasted forever, so long that mum and dad took her to a pond and let them go. Their names were Billy and Mandy. Oh, that's cool, like the show. We had fish in the old house. That was my stepdad's COVID thing because he had fish before he joined our family. And the fish lasted for a bit, but then the something at the bottom, like you know how you have a lot of for saltwater fish, there's like filtration systems you have underneath the tank, and one of them like broke and it bursted and all the fish died. Um, that was crazy. We also and then the first time that we ever got fish, we got freshwater fish, and it was my sister and my brother-in-law, and they bought a bunch of fish. But and we didn't know this at the time, but like before they you know how you have to like put them in the water with with the water, like so you know how they're in a bag full of water. You have to put that bag in the water to adjust them. But we didn't do that. We just let them all go in the water, and they all died in like the next hour or something because they didn't acclimatize to the water or anything. So that was pretty fucked. Um, I forget what other things we had. My sister had mix like the axolotls, the Mexican walking fish. Um, Me and my brother pet is Rex, but Rex likes me more. Rip your brother, rip him. Nah, yeah. So we had. I've never had a cat. Um, I've had a few dogs in my time. But yeah, that's it. My sister had Mexican walking fish when she lived with us. And that was weird. Um, yeah, they were just weird things. Like I didn't. They ate like cat food. It was really weird. They liked cat food, like the kibble, like the cat kibble. They ate that. That's what they'd eat. That's what the pet owner like. That's the only thing that I remember from it. Oh, there was one time I caught a frog. Um, and because so when I was a young little boy, I used to stay at my grandma's house and stuff like that, and she would take my cousins to school and stuff like that. And sometimes like I would have a Friday off or whatever because my dad lived like 40 minutes away from mum, and on Thursdays I'd go to my dad's house. And sometimes I'll just say, "Oh, can I stay the night?" And mum would be like, "Yeah," because she couldn't be bothered getting me at like 9 p.m. at night on a Thursday, and it was just a Friday. And most times on Fridays was just like uh sports day, like I forget what it's called, PD Triple SC or something like that. And I caught a frog at my cousin's pool, and my grandma had a fish tank, and I put it in the fish tank, but like there was no fish in there, so I filled it up and like made a cool enclosure and put it in, and it was like thriving. And then the next morning, the frog was gone. It disappeared, and there was like a glass thing over like there was a lid on it, and the frog was completely gone, vanished. I don't know, and I still to this day don't know where it went. Still to this day, W- we looked behind like the cat to see if it jumped out and stuff, but yeah, it couldn't have jumped out. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It legit disappeared like Houdini. Did someone not take it out? I mean, like, I don't know who would have done it. Like, my grandma wouldn't have done it because she didn't want to touch the frog, and she helped me build the enclosure. My brother wouldn't have done it because he thought it was cool. I don't think my dad even noticed there was a frog. I don't even know. But yeah, so I don't know. One of you sleepwalked and took it out. I never actually like yeah, I've never been someone that's ever been like that's sleepwalked at all. I'm not that type of guy. Um, but yeah, I don't know what happened. Like it's one of those things that I never knew, or like I never got the answer from. There was also another thing. I don't know. Like I like now that I'm also becoming a dad, I just also like remember all the stupid shit I did as a kid. But there was this one thing, and I still vividly remember, because at my cousin's pool, I don't know why, but like there would be a shadow swimming around in the pool, and in my head, that shadow was an orca, like a killer whale. And sometimes when I'd be in the pool, I'd like see it swim past me and shit. It was like the weirdest thing ever. But I can vividly remember, and I'd like tell everyone, like, there's a fucking killer whale. Like 6-year-old Jay be like, there's a killer whale in this pool, and it's like swimming around. No one would believe me. My grandma said she saw it once, but I think she was just being nice. But yeah, no one believed me ever. But like, I vividly remember that. Um, and everyone remembers me talking about it a lot, but no one actually remembers me. Like remembers seeing it. But yeah, like I used to see this shadow of like an orca going around. It was crazy. By the way, thank you, Brie, for being here. Maybe I should add the Discord. Um, I don't know if people want Marvel Rivals, low key. I'm fine with just chilling. Um, I'm yapping. Wasn't sure if y'all still want Marvel Rivals. Um, uh, here, baby. Um, there we go, sir. Sorry, let me add. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I just played mermaid in the pool. You know, one of the worst things I ever did as a kid in the pool. I remember one time, someone got lollies, and you know, there's like long stick lollies, like they're just like those sour lollies, but they're like there's like a long stick of just like hard, like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like plastic. I don't know, one of those weird lollies. Like I don't know if you had a Zappo, but like it was like yeah, a long stick of a lolly. And I don't know, I was just a kid, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat my lollies and swim at the same time. So I had all my lollies in my mouth and eating this stick, and I was swimming in the pool, and it was like the worst thing I ever did. Um, I thought I could eat underwater. I like that's what I mean. I was such a stupid kid. I remember so many stupid things I did. I'm like, brother, like I'm in for a hand. Like if I'm that stupid, but yeah, like I remember like doing so much stupid shit, so much. Um, what else? I've had a few like not that I've had, but like in my backyard, I've had a few blue tongue lizards and stuff like that. Um, it was funny. One almost broke my brother's finger, and it was lucky it was a baby blue tongue, but we caught one, and it like bit his. He still has a scar like here, like on his finger here, but like it latched on, and if it was a bigger one, it would have broken his finger. But yeah, that was funny. Oh, there was one time as well. This was, jeez, this I would honestly say this was 20 years ago. Wow, that's actually I caused some havoc on the big blow up thing at the pool. I remember getting people together as a gang and stop people from reaching the top of the floaty, and we had a full on war with the people with the floaty, and we had a full on war with the people below. Oh, I have a story like that as well. Um, yeah, oh my god. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, so there was this one time I was camping in Queensland because sometimes we'll do road trips and like get a campsite in Queensland and just do a massive drive. Um and I forget what happened. I don't forget what happened, but I don't know if you've ever had those like little like those balls, those water balls, and you can like skip them like in the pool and stuff like that. And it's like the you know like these little like tennis ball things that like skip across the water. I don't know if you've ever had those like for pool games or whatever. Um, and anyways, me and my cousin, my brother, were just like playing with it, like just skipping it to each other in the pool. Um, and we made sure like no one was around us, like we weren't being fuckwits and like putting in people's faces or like skidding it across families or whatever. Like we weren't doing that. We're just doing it to ourselves. Um, and I think it was like one of the bounces my brother and my cousin did, and it bounced over like them, like it just bounced over them, and then like landed near a family. And this Karen of a mum went off at us. She's like, "My kids are playing in this pool, and you're splashing everyone." Blah blah blah. And then yeah, she was just going off at us and she said she was gonna call management to kick us out of the campground and all this shit. And honestly, we were just like, what the fuck? And even all like the teenagers that were there, they're like, they didn't do anything. It was just like like it was just one thing. and your kid's fine. They didn't get any like water splashed on them. Long story short, she kept going on, and then I think my brother like pegged pegged the thing at her face, and we ran away. We just like he fucking like skipped it and went boom boom, hit her in the face. And then and because we're like getting out and stuff like that, we just fucking bolted. We bolted around the campsite. We rode around our campsite so she didn't like see where we were staying. And so we rode around and then like ditched our bikes behind our tent and then hidden the tent for like the rest of the Arvo. And yeah, like there was like one, and oh my god, this is bringing back so many memories. Because at this campground, I don't know if you guys remember like the DS lights, like the OG DS, and you could like start chats and like chat with people and stuff like that. Well, because like most of the kids had a DS, all of us were like connected and like had a chat room. So the kids that had the DS were saying, "Oh, she's still looking for you" and stuff like that. And yeah, it was crazy. Like all these kids had the DSs like typing and drawing shit. It was actually really funny. I forget how it all connected though, but yeah, we made friends with like one person. I think you had to be friends with them, and we made friends with like one person. But they were like their family was like friends with a lot of the other kids. So yeah, this one person like told us like where her whereabouts were on the DS Lite, and it was just wow, that just unlocked oh wow. That unlocked so much memories for me. Holy moly. Yeah, and it was just like and then like all night we're just like playing on the DSs and just doing that. And then we walked around at night. Yeah, see that was like really cool going camping as a kid because you'd like meet other kids' families and stuff like that, and then you'd never see them again. I remember, yeah, even at that same campground, because we had the OG Beyblades, not Metal Fusion. Like these were like the 2000s Beyblades, like before Metal Fusion came out. So they actually had actual metal in the plate. And there was this little like 5-year old, 4-year old kid or whatever, and it was like all he wanted. I think it was like the only child as well in his family. So like he watched us play Beyblades. He's like, "Oh, can I play Beyblades with you?" And the kid was like sobbing when we were leaving the campground, like when it was a few weeks later after that, because we'd play Beyblades with him and stuff like that. We'll like we'll me, my cousin, and my brother were pretty cool at like campgrounds. Like we'd always make other kids feel welcome and shit like that. Um, yeah, it was funny, but yeah, no, this kid was like I forget what he said, but he was just a really cool kid, and yeah, I forget. Like, I know he started crying, but yeah, we started playing Beyblades with him. Even his parents like thanked us and stuff for like playing with him and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that was really cool. Right, it was so much easier to make friends when you were on holiday. For real, for real. I remember when I was on a cruise, and yeah, oh god, maybe. So we used to go to a lot of like it was always me, my brother, and my cousin that would always go on a lot of holidays together when we were younger. Fuck, I'm getting so many memories now. And the cruise that I went on to New Zealand. So my cousin and my brother at this time, they were like 16, yeah, 16, 17. So they were interested in the ladies and stuff like that, and they wanted to like try meet some ladies on the boat. Um, just typical teenager shit. I was like 12, so at 12 years old, ladies weren't a thing to me. All I cared about was Pokemon, like playing Pokemon on the DS and that free food buffet, you know? And I remember one time my brother was like talking to no, it was my cousin, he was talking to this girl while we were at like the food part of the cruise. And just because I was an idiot, and I was like, because I don't know, there was like a weird bet of like how many chicken schnitzels I could eat in one night or in like one sitting. And I went up to him and he was like talking to this group of girls and stuff like that. And I was like, "How many chicken snitties can I eat tonight, eh?" And I ran away. And yeah, the girls didn't talk to him after that. But I think the most chicken snitties I could do in one night was like 6. Jay was like dinosaurs. Who cares about girls? Yeah, for real. That was legit me. I was like, girls. I'm here for how they got me on the cruise. So I was initially kind of scared of going on the cruise because I was like, I'm not that I'm scared of the ocean, but I was like, damn, we're gonna be in the ocean. There's gonna be some weird shit out there, you know. Back back then, Jaden just freshly watched a mermaid documentary and it was fucking scary. So I was like, there's some shit out there in the ocean. We're gonna like something's gonna happen, a storm's gonna happen, and that like I'll just overthink. And you know how they got me? My dad was like, "You get free milkshakes and cookies with our card," and I was like, "I'm in." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was in. That's all you had to say. I got free cookies and a milkshake in the mornings. I'm in. We had that limit, and I was like, I'm in. I was like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Like, oh, that's how they got me on the cruise, was saying you get milkshakes and cookies. And I was like, yeah. Like, so all I was there for on the cruise was my milkshakes. That was it. Um, what else happened? I know. Oh, I can't say that story because it's really freaking weird. But we almost got into like a altercation on the cruise. Cause like some dude was just like, and it was like some kid, like some kid, and he was with like his friends or cousins or whatever. There was like four of them in one hot tub, and then we were in the other hot tub. And look, there's no other way to say this, but like they were just like flopping their shit out in the hot tub in front of everyone, and I was like, what? And then my dad actually went off at them, and then their parents came, and then like we told they were like one of those kids. No, mommy, I didn't do it. They're lying. They're lying. But then, like, so many other people, like, no, your kid did that. Like, your kid was doing that. Like, so many people backed us up, and the parents were getting angry because you're like, no, my kid wouldn't do that. They're an angel. Blah blah blah. But like, yeah, and then yeah, it was just this whole thing, and then people had to separate my dad and the family and shit. It was yeah, wild. Why? Like, that's what I mean. Like now I'm starting to remember so much weird shit. So much weird shit. But yeah, that's legit what happened when I was on the cruise. We played. Oh, there's this funny other funny story on the cruise, and don't worry, it's not NFSW, but we were playing mini golf on like the top deck, and idiot me, man. Like this is what I mean. I'm such a fuckwit of a kid. I was like, I'm Tiger Woods, and I fucking hit the ball off the cruise ship, and I did thinking I did it twice, but I was doing it on purpose. And yeah, I was just like, I'm Tiger Woods, and I just belt it. I'll just like belt the shit out of it, and I'm like, yeah, oh my god. But there was one time, so when I was doing that, because I was a bit of a chubby kid, my I think it was my brother and my cousin. They hit the ball, and it rebounded off like a rock, like in the field, in like the you know how mini golf things have like stages. In the stage, it bounced off the rock, bounced off my belly, and went in the hole. It was like one of the craziest things ever. And like it was like one of the most hype like trick shots ever. Um, that was pretty funny. There was my cousin I think got an alcoholic smoothie one time by accident. Him and my brother mainly had it. I had a sip and I was like, ooh, but that was funny on the cruise ship. I already told you guys about the tattoo story of how my brother found a random tattoo artist in Auckland and we went to his apartment. Um, what else? Oh, I bought I remember because I was such a stupid kid, right? I was like I saw that there was a JB Hi-Fi in Auckland as well. And I was like, oh my god, it's a different JB Hi-Fi in another country. They might have different games. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to buy this game. It was like Pokemon Rumble, it was like a Pokemon fighting game thing. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen this game before. It must be a like it must be only available in New Zealand. Um my brother and cousin were just like totally not telling me like you could get it in Australia, but I thought I was top shit because I had a New Zealand game, Pokemon game, working on my DS, and my DS was from Australia. And it wasn't until like I got back that like you can get this game in Australia, right? And I was like, oh, so yeah, I thought I was special because I bought a Pokemon game in New Zealand, and yeah, it didn't matter about the region because we share the same region. So yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I'm dumb. That was so crazy back in the day though as well. Like I remember like when everything was on disc. Because Australia, now that Australia's got like, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 is like illegal here. I think they're trying everything in their way to make GTA 6 illegal here, like with digital ID that you have to do to play the game, banning the casino for GTA 5 here in Australia. I feel like they will. Anyways, when it came to like getting R18 games, especially like back in the day, like on Xbox 360 and stuff like that. Because, for example, one of the I think it was Mortal Kombat 8 was banned in Australia, and all you'd have to do is just go on New Zealand, like go on eBay and just like buy like the game from New Zealand, and it would work on your Xbox. Yeah, that's how easy it was just to like get over that. The good old days, you know. It's kind of sucks that like disc is dying though. It's like damn, you know. Like what? Oh no, my actual mouse is gonna die. Shit. Not good. Not good. Damn. 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 Did I ruin your plans? There we go. Oh my god, we hit 4 stars at the motel. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. The Google reviews are coming in clutch now. Kelly's like a fiend at Google reviews, man. She like, I think sometimes she hopes we get a shit meal so she can like leave a bad review, you know? Or she wants a bad experience. But yeah, I forget what was like the last thing we what was the last thing she Google reviewed that was like bad? Um I think it was like this I think it was when we went to like this bookshop that was like an hour away. It's like in the country or some shit. And there was like this weird French restaurant. And it was just so weird. She left a bad review. Really, I'm not interested in leaving a review. Me either. I think it's freaking weird. Well, not weird, but like I get it. Like I get it. But like yeah, I don't know. I just don't want people reading my review, you know? I make movie reviews, but like that's it. But like it's funny, it is funny reading food reviews. Like um I don't know, for some reason Kelly like had this obsession with going to Outback Steakhouse last year. And I've never gone to Outback Steakhouse just because like I feel like I can do a better steak at home. And anyways, Kelly, we made reservations to go to Outback Steakhouse, and then the night before our reservation, we hooked our phone up. Yeah, we hooked our phone up to the TV and we're just going through the reviews. And there was all like old white people saying it was good, and I was like, yeah, no, these guys have no flavor, and the food just looked really bad, like on photos. Some people are weird and just say they kicked me out of the motel, but they leave out what they did. I just could never leave a bad review because I know how it feels. I just know how it feels to get one. Yeah, that's also another thing as well. I don't know what like yeah, I guess when you own something like that, where you do get like there is a chance to get bad reviews, like must be a shit feeling. Um, maybe I should tell Kelly that. What happens if you own this place and someone did that to you? But no, it's like, but Kelly, like, see Kelly, like, for example, right? I'm very Kelly's a lot like cutthroat with me. Or not like she's just cutthroat in general. So like if she doesn't like someone in like the first like interaction or whatever, or they rub her off the wrong way, she's like, I don't like them. And she's always like right 100% of the time because they turn out to be like with I think it wasn't Milky's ex. It was one of them though. I think she did say that. Yes, it didn't work out. But yeah, there's like been a few people where like she like in our life where she's like, nah, I don't like them. Even like in content creation and stuff like that, and like a lot of people that she got a bad vibe from ended up, you know, not doing me too nicely, you know, not doing me too nicely. And I was like, damn, okay, man, please, man, please. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But you know, I don't think I could do like I don't know. It just feels But then again, I think I've given some reviews. How do you check your Google reviews? Have I left any? No, I haven't dropped a review. I went on my profile and this says there's no reviews. Damn. I guess yeah, I wanna see if Kelly. I wish I could like look up people's reviews. That'd be hilarious. They should add that feature to Google reviews. I want to see if you can do that. Surely you can find something like that, right? Surely. Probably not. Hmm. Alrighty. Dewey. Hmm. Damn. 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 Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can look up people's Google reviews. Alrighty. Well, in this, shall we? Who voted for Marvel Rivals? Are they even in here? Spring, Neville, and Pickle. Brie and Leo went Assassin's Creed. And Raptor and Biology went for Jurassic World Evolution 3. But Marvel Rivals did win. Alright, we'll try to go Marvel Rivals. If it doesn't end up going well, then it is what it is. It is what it is. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do I need to do anything? I don't think so. 70. There we go. I hope this works out because I haven't tried. Do we just jump straight into comp? Is this gonna work? Oh wow, my camera did work. Holy. Let me move it up real quick though. Let me move it up real quick. Now let me love you until you learn to love yourself. Alrighty. I think that's... Oh no, I do look a bit pinkish, don't I? There we go. Well, I think that's a tad better. Oh yeah, I can pick up my new phone. Okay, sweet. Sorry, I just got that text. Let me move this up here. There we go. I love how I stream on YouTube and I just yapped for like the first 40 minutes. So. Oh, hour and 12 minutes long. There we go. Well, that's all G. Where is... Get some music pumping on in here. You know what I mean? Hold up, baby. Oh, G. I understand if you want to go brief because I know Marvel Rivals isn't your forte. I know it's not really many people's forte, but I was just trying something. I don't know. I like Marvel Rivals. It's just, like I said, it's just I guess at this time, like, it's just hard, like, in the sense of I can't believe I'm jumping out as Devil Dino, like, first game. I haven't even, it's a dumb choice by me, but alas, it is fine. Oop. There we go. Sweet. 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 Alright, let me fix this. Cheers. Oh, damn. There we go. There we go. Okay, sweet. Sorry, I was just making sure I was, comfy. Whoa! Holy! Oh, these headsets are the. Oh no, this headset's almost dead as well. Holy! Everything's dying. I wish I could just like mark all as red. Please, sir. Heroes is the new team ups. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. What is this? Ain't no mind at the time. No wishing on me. There we go. Got a hack. Okay, we should be sweet. Dude, as if it's taking this long to find a comp game. That's crazy. Sweet. Why is it back with cookie? Hell yeah. What cookie do you have? It's taking ages to find a game, man. Oh, there we go. As soon as I say that. We're jumping the comp straight away, by the way, but you know. It is what it is. Choc chip. Oh. I wish. Is this person gonna pick Devil Dinosaur? I hope not. Yeah, I've jumped on Devil Dinosaur for the first game on comp. Probably not the smartest idea.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm jumping on comp straight away. I'm jumping on comp, man. I'm jumping on comp. I don't know if this comp's good or not, but, you know. Hmm.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What the hell?
Ah, the world famous Luna Snow. I remember you from a long time ago.
Alright, about to cook.
Right.
Am I about to cook?
Will I get
I don't know.
today?
Maybe my
I'm going
PC might be
to-
about to be
Oh
cooked.
man, I need to chill out.
Oh no, this is lag.
The battle
Hang
starts
on.
in 5, 4,
Let me
3,
check something. Maybe I shouldn't have done this
1.
real quick.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Performance. Yes. Oh.
I want to be a part of putting it back together.
My screen is black. I don't know what happened. Oh my god, why are we framing out, bro? Oh no, we're Gucci, we're Gucci, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. I think we're Gucci. Oh wait, it's different. Why is the screen like that? What the hell? Alright, hang on, let me change this real quick. Oh my god. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. What the hell? Alrighty. Bro, what is happening with this game, man? Alrighty. I guess that ends Marvel Rivals. Maybe I shouldn't have changed my screen mid-game. But oh god. Um well then. I can't move my PC at all. Am I live? Am I live right now? Hey Ankh, hi Egg. The screen is small. Get hype, get hyped Egg, All Blacks won. I don't know what's happening. I'll send a photo in gaming. I think Marvel Rivals broke. Whoa! All Black stream is like laggy, dude. I honestly think I might have to end stream, low key. I honestly, yes, All Blacks, All Blacks, All Blacks. I'm only can read chat through my phone, by the way. Yeah, I can only. Anyways, how's your day? Yeah, I hope everyone's all G. I honestly can't control my PC. Uh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I sent a photo in gaming. Um, but yeah, like I don't know what it's like. I did. By the way, I've transferred teams. The egg ain't a single egg anymore. I've transferred teams. The egg ain't a single egg. Oh, you're in a you oxed her out. Hell yeah, egg. I would love to watch the. Maybe we should have watched the All Blacks highlights ages ago. I honestly can't control my PC. I can't switch screens. I can't do anything on my PC. I can't see the last message I see on my OBS is about to cook. That's the last message I see. I can only read from my phone like to keep updated on chat. Um, I'll probably let me change. Can I change? Can I change like the? There we go. Edit stream info. Let's go just chatting. Um, PC broke. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's generally happening at the moment. I can't, like, yeah, I can't. I honestly, my PC is like uncontrollable. Don't forget to get her flowers, bro. Damn it, I really want to talk to Egg as well. This is so annoying. Yes, Bree. Can you guys like hear me or whatever? Like, I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Um, is it cooked? Bro, I don't know what's like. I don't know what's happening. My first BF never got me flowers. I should have bought you flowers. And here you hand. Yeah, streaming good, I think, now. Dude, I honestly, like, will send you, like... I don't even think I can. Because I can't send videos on Discord anymore. I don't know what's happening. I honestly don't know what's happening, man. Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't. Stream is good, I think, now. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, honestly, I think the only way I can... I'll stay live for a little bit, but, I generally don't know what, like, I can't do anything. I have to legit turn on my PC off to kind of, like, fix this. But I would feel bad to end stream, but... Oh, I don't know. It just made a noise. My PC made a noise, but I don't know what's happening. Um... Could you swap stream to your phone without resetting it? I don't know how I can do that because on two different like things. I'll send I'll send a photo in general, but that's legit what it looks like at the moment. Like that's what my setup looks like at the moment. And the last message is from Bree and it says screen is small. And nothing's like I can't go to any of my other screens. I can't like it's just frozen. Like I don't know how I'm streaming right now because my PC is legitimately frozen. Like I don't know how you guys are seeing me because like I'm like trying to bloody yeah. Well, at least the good news is that Marvel Rivals is done. It's dog's dinner. We're uninstalling after this stream. I think I've tried my best to try make the game work, but yeah, no, it just ain't it. And that's like I did change a setting, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's done. I think it's dog's dinner. Maybe end stream then restart. If I end it, I have to turn off my PC, and that's what I'm scared of. If I turn off my PC, it could either make or break my PC. And that's what I'm scared of doing. I didn't want Marvel Rivals anyways. Yeah, I honestly like that's it for Marvel Rivals. Like I can't make that work anymore. Yeah, so after this stream I'm uninstalling. Oh, okay, I don't know what I just did there. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, okay. Alright, my dudes. I'm going to try and reset my PC. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Okay, bye. But yeah, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end today because I don't feel like there's any point of like coming back to stream for like 30 minutes and stuff like that, or like an hour. I don't know. What's the time? 6:30. Yeah, like half an hour. Damn, man, this is really shit. Alright, well, I'll make sure doesn't happen again. There's no more Marvel Rivals anymore. That is my last straw with Marvel Rivals. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with it. We're not going to be playing it anymore. It's done. It's dog's dinner.
Battery.
It's not going to make the rotation. It's dead. We've gone. Reduced to atoms. We'll play a different game, if anything. But yeah, I super sorry about that. I don't know what the hell is happening. And I hope that it doesn't fuck up my PC, but you know, we'll see what happens. But bye guys.